Last time on the World with Jaws, I had met an intrepid group of adventurers who seemed like they had had no idea what they were doing or where they were going. Along with them was a mermaid named Kelpie, apparently. But as it may be, I had joined their crew both for my safety and, in all honesty, for theirs, seeing as they had no navigator. It does seem, however, that they have brought a child on board, which is, in my opinion, not the best decision, but I suppose it is not my decision to make.
I'd just like to take some time to inform everyone who's listening. I've split this episode up into two sections. The end result was about 2 hours, a little more, worth of audio, and I've split it up into two segments for a better listening experience. This doesn't mean that I'm going to be stretching the audio out, of course. Both will be releasing at the same time as a thank you to anyone who's decided to stay on past episode 2. I'm honest about the fact that we're not going to have any more of those interruptions, hopefully. But this is going to be part 1. It's about 50 minutes long, which is a decent size. And the second part is going to be even longer. I just hope that you all are enjoying it so far. If you are, please leave a review, leave a comment. But otherwise, you can continue enjoying the show. Thanks for sticking with us in the worlds we know, and thanks for sailing with us in the world with Jaws. Everybody, welcome back to the World with Jaws.
Hello.
Hi.
It's good to be back.
Okay. Last we left off, we were headed down to the location of Captain Pacallis' lair. Could you tell us where it is on the map?
Right. If you move to the Bath of Heroes and go a little while west and then a little while south, you will find this island right here, which houses the, I believe it was this island right here that I chose, that highlighted...
Along the Quell territory.
Yes, along the Quell territory. I forgot that area was named.
I see it.
Apologies. We're gonna have to adventure around some other parts. I feel like I chose a pretty inconvenient spot.
No, it's great for me. You did basically build your base right next door to a tier 3 Admiralty base, so that works for me.
Just, no, don't point it out.
Well, I mean, they wouldn't expect it.
That is also true.
Right above the Quell... It is right above the Quell territory. That's somewhere where they don't want to be.
It is just that combination of perilous and opportune that makes for the best ambush spot.
I'd say. I can't quite find the little writing tool. Do you mind scratching that in for me? It's right here.
Yeah, I can do that. Just ping it. It's the third from the top. I see it.
We're all circling around
small
it.
Spire.
Yes,
I
with
see
the
it.
small hole.
So
Yep.
I'm gonna add some text. I'm gonna detail this later.
Right.
Text layer.
So, did anything terribly interesting happen when I was gone yesterday? Because, as the viewers know, I did have to leave a bit early.
We just stopped.
Really? Well, all right. I apologize for the abruptness. That's mostly my apology to the viewers. I already apologized to you guys. Do we have any viewers, by the way?
Well,
how are we looking? Do we have any fans?
No, like we haven't.
Yeah.
I'm your biggest fan right now. All right.
The first episode hasn't even been edited yet.
Yeah. I love
Really?
it.
I mean, it's mostly edited.
No, it's fine. I don't want like I wasn't expecting like a huge fan base or anything. I was just wondering if there's one or two people.
I'm gonna place some bets right now. The first listener that we are going to get is a guy named Loxley. You don't know him, but he is one of the at this point one of the premier new up and coming podcasters in the Actual Playce.
I see.
We're not in the Actual Playce yet, so I can't tell you, the listener, to go there yet. I don't know if we're gonna go there or not.
Well, all right.
Maybe we might go to Moonshot. I don't know.
I feel like we should leave that where we're like, we are recording this so far before we're releasing that question.
Let's be optimistic. Anyway. Hey, it's NaN-Gram from the future here. I have a few updates in terms of the viewership for The World with Jaws. Firstly, I would like to say Loxley goes by they, their pronouns. While I was wrong that they were going to be the first people to listen to this show, I couldn't be more happier for support. I really think you guys should go check out Storybook Ending. It's a really great production, and I can't recommend it enough if you like slice of life stories with a magical twist and some really compelling character arcs. I gotta say, Grimm plays Orion very well. Look forward to that. In terms of our actual listenership, we have the Rothman. He is a good acquaintance of ours from our school server, as well as a personal server of ours. We also have Jason from Memester of the Week of Actual Playce fame, and Deep Divered from the Magpie Games server. 3 listeners is more than I would have expected for what we've accomplished so far. Plus also Ed Heiser on Spotify as well, wow. And I'm really proud of what we were able to come up with. I will say, as this show progresses, once we get to our 10th episode, if we can get people talking in the Apprentice Directory, we are eligible to join the Grand Directory for the Actual Playce server. So if you like the show and you want to see it grow, please join the Actual Playce Discord server and let them know that you guys enjoy this. Any case, I want to let you all know that I appreciate your time listening with us. And this is a wholehearted thanks to you and everyone else who's been supporting the show so far. Anyway, let's get back to the episode. Let's talk about the lair. So
do we get to choose?
You have a lair, marked it on the map. Underline 2 features of your lair: a size 1 group of loyal lackeys, supply of a rare resource, a business front, take +1 treasure when you spend downtime here, a locus, tools in a workshop, a secret entrance, lots of rum and entertainment, a skilled ship doctor. When you or anyone you know makes use of the lair's features during a downtime, they take +1 to the relevant move.
I have outlined a size 1 group of loyal lackeys and tools at a workshop.
Okay.
Very cool.
So we have let's see, how big? I really need to have like a notepad for these things. Size 1. How big is size 1? Size
Size 1 is around 9 people, I believe. Wait, no. Size 2 is 9 people. Size 1 would probably... what's that, like around 5, I want to say? I didn't look at the list.
Know more than 10. Not much. What
Let's
are we
say
doing
there's
here?
6 people there.
It's not a place of business. What would they be doing there?
I'm probably going to say defense as well as protection. I would also consider them making things. I'd say that the tool shop, the workshop, is somewhat sizable. They could manage to craft all sorts of inventions there, or perhaps they could mine resources from the area.
Do we get to say what
I suppose
I like
mostly
that.
left them to... Yeah.
Sorry, do we get to say what the environment looks like in this island?
It doesn't say whether or not we can do that. Do you guys... You guys want to decide what it looks like?
As the fates, I will allow you that, but just bear in mind, it is right off the brink of the Razorwind Enigma, so you're going to be receiving basically, I mean, it's, you're not in the Razorwind Enigma, of course. You still have, You know the phenomenon, like when, like, what's the word? When lakes contribute to snowfall. So it's sort of like it's a tropical system, of course. It's this sort of like perpetual typhoon, like this impermeable wall of wind and storm. It's going to be kicking up the current against the rocks, of course. There's a high amount of salinity in the environment, so it is fairly difficult to grow things. It is rendered black by the soot of burnt ships, and of course the salinity of the sea and that errant ashen magic that blows off freely from the razor wind.
So like a dusty obsidian.
You can expect.
shoal.
You can expect.
Or
Sure, you can say that. Although there is some. I'm not going to get into Widow's Watch right now, so I will leave that. I'll just leave a pin in that for now. But yeah, just with those conditions, you can describe the island as you like. You don't have much, of course. It's not much bigger than well, I don't know. You can see it on the map. It's got like maybe a hill or like an outcropping. It's like one cave and a large field, basically, and then that descends into like the rocky beaches surrounding it. It's not too big. Due to the razor wind, a lot of the storms tend to be sucked up into the Enigma itself. You don't get as much rainfall as you might like, although the tides are often quite hectic, as like an errant wave tends to shoot out from the Enigma every once so often. The island is almost constantly half underwater as the tides move in and out with a severity that you don't normally see.
Interesting. I suppose we'll make our way over then, unless we are already there, if anybody has any objection.
I'm fine.
You should just be there.
Alright, well, I
We
suppose
can
what
get
do we
into
see then?
downtime. Well, of course,
Like
you
the
see
interior.
Okay. The interior is this jagged little cave, like this giant upturned slab of stone that's been jutted out from the seabed, almost as if like a fault line had gone and ruptured this island out, like it's tipped, as if the base of it had been tipped outward toward the storm. And as a result, you have this sort of sandy loam underneath the big crust of the cave. It's this very porous and damp, of course, as a beach tends to get. It's illuminated by some oil lamps, as well as some bits of gold, some unsalvageable paintings. Like someone took a still life of fruit that's been half torn and waterlogged, and they've pasted it up against the cavern wall, as well as a few different monthly charters, and of course the workshop tools that have been rigorously oiled and the crew has done their best to keep in working condition. You have everything. You have pretty much anything that you would need for your small scale tinkering.
All right.
And with that, we can head into downtime.
All right. I will say to Sir Bresaint, I was thinking we could plan this. I would like to plan out things first, plan out what we're doing next, and then fully go into what we want to do individually, if that's fine with everybody, because I was going to ask if everyone's fine with getting Tre Bresaint some actual navigation tools. United, you good with that? Alright, so I suppose in terms of objectives, that one can be on the list. Downtime. This is our first downtime, I believe.
Yes, everybody gets 2, because we're in a port.
Alright.
Although...
Okay. There's carouse, test your bonds, gamble, investigate, make dubious friends, perform a ritual, and tinker. Let's see here. So, Tre Bresaint, did you ever establish the bonds with the other crewmates? Now would be a good time. On your character sheet. So, let's see here.
Yeah. So how would I...
Who cuts through your lonely visions and reaches your heart? Take 1 bond with them and 2 bonds with your ship. So, who do you have a bond with right now?
I guess the captain.
Yay!
Okay. I will invite you, both of you, to test your bonds.
Okay. I am just loading up the downtime page real quick. It is... It's a very large document, as everyone knows.
Although, I think the best person to do this right now, in terms of, like, trouble clearing, might be with Adam. You're still pissed. I think that you might need an opportunity to test your bond here. If you on a hit, you can clear a breather.
I never got to do that.
And also, if you get a 10+, you also get 1 bond with your crewmate.
1 max bond or 1...
Yes. Let's see. If you want to make a case for how you might do that otherwise, I would allow it. Although it is never a bad time to try and gain a bond.
Is that one? Is that 1 max bond, or is that like?
You spend bond with your crewmate, and then roll +X. So bond recovers at the end of a chapter. If you want to do that now, you can. But that might be a bit inefficient. I would permit you to take a breather in a different way if you so wished.
I'll do the bond with Adam, if possible.
Well, who are you testing your bond against?
I don't know what that is.
I think then you might want to explore a different option then. In the meantime, we're giving Tre Bresaint some new navigation equipment, right? When you use tools to tinker or create something during downtime, somebody rolls +vinegar. On a hit, they create an object with 3 tags or repair an object to good working order. So then I choose 1, costs 1 treasure to complete. The fate choose one of the object's tags or add it's a bad one. On a miss, you're missing something crucial. Fates tell you where you can find it. If you do, complete this move as if you had rolled 7 to 9.
2 vinegar.
So
I'd be willing to pitch in for this. Vinegar. It's a 9.
Okay. On a 7 to 9, either I choose one of the object tags or adds a bad one, or it costs 1 treasure to complete.
I am going...
So.
Okay.
So it's still a hit. Tell us what you hit.
I know a guy in the crew here who is very good at salvaging tools from ships. Let's just call him Robert, if that's okay. And in exchange for the gear that Sir Tre Bresaint needs, I give them some of my sugar. It's 3 use, slow, causes sugar skinned, and it's 1 treasure.
Okay. The item's not too important. You also don't need to trade away your sugar if you don't want to.
No, I do. Well, it says it costs 1 treasure to complete, so I'm giving them my treasure.
You don't want to choose. You don't want to let me choose a tag.
No, I want to give Sir Tre Bresaint like the best foot forward when it comes to joining our crew. I care about him, and I want him to know that.
Nice. What are the tags for this new tool?
Reliable. Let's see. What is Tre need?
Tre, yeah. What do you need?
I mean, I don't know that he needs for much beyond like just a simple like the navigation tools, like the regular navigation tools, an astrolabe, paper and quills and ink, sea charts, and a spyglass.
Okay, I'll give you a spyglass. It is concealable, reliable, and let's say what's another good tag here?
I don't quite know about the item tags. Are these the same as weapon tag?
Well, there's the loot tags. +1. There's like aid tags, big, consume, curse, dangerous, downtime, fire, hardy, heavy, loud, slow, strange, tone, tools, X treasure.
+1 might be interesting. It's always.
Do you have tools, by the way? A set of tools used in a specific kind of craft. You need a set of tools in order to tinker.
Well, I mean,
Do you have tools?
The workshop, I would suppose.
Yeah.
Oh, do you mean to Bresaint?
That's true. Oh, wait, hold on. I almost forgot.
No, hold on. That's a 10, actually.
Yes.
Like, I get +1 roll, so I don't need to spend my sugar.
Yeah, you snatch it right back.
I also have replenished my alchemy tools, so I'm going to roll my alchemy move.
Is that something you can do in lieu of downtime?
No, it's just something that I need to do. Okay, that is a 7 mistake. So I get 1 thing of alchemy. And I can do another move.
Yes, go ahead.
I think I will gamble. Actually, wait, no, not gamble. Like I don't have good Spitfire. Give me a second.
You could investigate.
Well, I don't really know what we're... Okay, alright, yeah, no, I'll do that. Yeah, I'll just investigate. I'll just roll that. Okay, I got a 10.
Okay, ask 3 questions.
Real quick, what did I miss last session?
Just introducing Tre to the crew.
Okay, what about the mermaid?
The mermaid was safely returned to her place of origin.
Alright. Alright, where can I find an excess of dead bodies?
Okay.
That is a hilarious.
It's a very Dane question to ask.
I think it's...
Ask the rest of your questions.
Let's see, what are the hidden dangers if... Actually, no, sorry. Can I choose, like, a question more than once?
Yeah, if you want to.
Let's see. How could I get a Leviathan to give up their body willingly? Or surrender it?
Okay. Okay, I got that.
What can I learn about natural sources of magic?
Naturally occurring is a bit of a loaded question, but you do learn a bit. From the crew, or at least like the people stationed there, they do tell you a bit about Ashen magic. The Ashen magic originates largely from the demons that dole it out, whether that be in the form of raw power deals or otherwise engaging in the subterfuge of society. Other times it can be bought or sold, like with Soken magic, although it's often for a price well outside the common man. And there's also a third, this tidal magic that seems to be on the rise a bit over on Silvermoon Cove. It doesn't quite have either of the two hang-ups, but people tend to be a bit shifty when it comes to cults such as the Followers of the Moon. And that's what you get from these. How can you get a Leviathan to give up its body willingly? There are seldom a case where a Leviathan goes easy. To have a Leviathan surrender to you is to overpower it. Something that even the Admiralty has difficulty with. They see it as a game not worth its losses, which is why they tend not to venture into the Razor Winds. A Leviathan would give up its body if you were to beat it within an inch of its life. Where can you find an excess of dead bodies? There are several unfortunate answers to that question. But most people tend to associate large amounts of dead with plague. If you found your way into the sewers beneath Guildhearth, you might find the cost that it takes to keep such a fancy place clean. And those are your answers.
If this doesn't break the game, who am I getting this information from?
You managed to glean it from people on the crew of the Wild Blue Yonder. Some of them are from people stationed in the lair. You put this together through bits and pieces, rumors, and know-how, that sort of thing. Not any one declaratively true source, but this is sort of the consensus that you're able to come across.
Awesome. Okay, I'm ready to... I will yield the... Actually, hold on. Before I yield the spotlight, I'm going to give Sir Tre Bresaint his equipment. Here, I scrounge up a couple of things for you. We don't have any maps, but I got you the essentials, I think. Let me know if there's anything else I can do for you.
Sure, of course.
Sir Bresaint, what you say you already have?
So what I had already on my person was a compass and sextant, the rusty dagger, and the map.
Okay. So you got a telescope then?
Yeah, the telescope.
Just the spyglass?
Yeah, the spyglass.
Okay.
You get one. You get one of those because you've tinkered one time. You get an object with 3 tags.
Sorry, okay, you get the spyglass then.
Alrighty then.
Okay, please take your downtime moves.
I would like to. Is there a way to friendly test the bomb?
What do you mean?
This is gonna sound stupid, but I want to hang out with Adam.
You can carouse.
Okay, carousing? Yeah, that makes sense.
When you carouse during downtime, spend 1 treasure and roll plus polish. On a hit, describe how you're enjoying yourself. Mark 3 luck and you're abandoned. On a 10+, tell the fates whether you made shitty friends or caught wind of an opportunity. Describe it. On a miss, mark 1 luck, but you overindulged in your weakness. Mark your playbook spice.
Are you
Carousing is not
fine to do that with my character?
The fates
Adam?
allow it
Or
to be.
do you not wanna?
First off, Adam wants
It's
to go
something
car
different.
No,
down.
but like, does your character want to do that with my character? I don't know. Maybe that's a dumb question. Okay, that is fair. That is true, and Nea. My God, I can't believe I said that. I'm sorry, that's an inside joke. I suppose I'll carouse on my own and just round up anybody who wants to hear some stories real quick.
I like to hear some stories.
So, go ahead and roll plus polish and spend 1 treasure if you have it.
Polish. Lovely. My very much best skill. And we roll.
Or
I
you could
can't
spend
quite
a luck
see it.
and make
Let's
it.
see.
That's a 6.
That's a...
Mark 1 luck, but you overindulge your weakness. You
Oh,
are
boy.
now obsessed. You can't do that. You can't do that after a roll. So You are now obsessed.
Wait, don't I get a +1 to my rolls since I'm in the lair?
That is true. So it's a 7 to 9. Okay. You mark 3 luck.
I am already maxed out of luck because I forgot how much luck I had. But
Okay.
whatever. I need to remember what my vice is.
I'll permit you to... how many experience did you get? You didn't get any experience, right?
No, I didn't take any. I just took luck.
Okay. I will permit you to take experience this time instead.
Okay.
You got to... We'll say that in the fiction, you got to introduce Tre Bresaint to the rest of the crew, and as a result, your lackeys respect you more as a captain, and this represents your growth as a leader.
Well, alright. I will see where my treasure is. Quantity 0.
So you marked... Wait, hold on. You marked 4 luck last time, right?
Yes.
And that maxed you out.
No, my luck max is 5.
Your luck max is 5. Okay. Yeah, I think that's fair. So you mark 1 luck and 1 experience. We'll for this time. Okay.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Move. I should really have remembered.
It's all right.
I suppose I haven't much else to do. I'll just sit in the corner.
You did mention
what?
Well, hold on. But you did mention you wanted to know a bit more about the Dreadfin Raiders, right?
That is true.
Why don't you investigate that?
Be? What would an investigation roll be?
Roll with vinegar.
Okay. Think vinegar's vinegar's my worst one. Let's see what I get anyways.
You might want to spend some luck.
Oh boy.
Otherwise you risk failure. Snake Eyes. Yeah, luck would not have helped there. You're good. Here's the thing. The Dreadfin Raiders are pretty bold. They're not bold enough to go rob someone right outside the doorstep of the Admiralty. You didn't catch any wind of them because they haven't shown their tails from here to high water. Go ahead and mark an experience for your trouble. Because you do get experience on a miss.
What did you roll for?
I rolled for vinegar.
You rolled to investigate. Yeah.
I have +2 polish, +1 Spitfire, -1 vinegar.
Yeah, they roll to investigate. Anyway, that concludes your downtime moves. Either
do you want to go first, or do you want me to go?
A Trey, you may take your downtime moves.
So I think I'm gonna forgo my first one, if I have to go take a breather.
I'm still working.
A breather will be me taking my children's book of ABCs out and reading to James, my rat.
Aw, yay, James! I was worried you'd forgotten about James.
Okay.
You know what? I like that scene. I think there's enough time for you to read to your rat and take a breather without foregoing downtime.
That's so cute. I love you, James.
That's
James' favorite
that's
little
an inspired roleplay. Take your downtime as normal.
Is there a way that we can try to repair the ship with that one wreck that it has here, or would we have to go somewhere else to do that?
You're gonna need to. Let me think. Repairs are a specific purchase. Let's see. What's the stat on the ship in terms of fortune? Yep. Okay. So for anything, let's see here. Ship repairs, downtime requires below 2 fortune. Remove all wreck, 2 treasure. Ship repairs large. Oh yeah, we're below 2 fortune for sure. It'll cost 2 treasure to remove all the wreck from the ship.
Yeah.
You're just gonna have those harpoons in the ship. Although, I might need to change that, considering that you're no longer bound to the other ship.
Yeah.
So let me see. So you're no longer grappled. I'm gonna say you are we've swapped that out for cracked. Yes, you do. You spend bond, which allows you to clear trouble or increase your bond on a success. Alternatively, you could parlay. When you parlay with an interested party, tell them what you want and what you're offering in return, and roll plus polish. On a hit, they're compelled to take the bargain. On a 10+, your words carry real weight. Gain a bond with each other if you're generous and forthright. On a 7 to 9, they want you to do something for them first. Do it, or they can ignore the compel. This parlay is a conversation, so it doesn't take up a downtime action. But I do think that it's a reasonable way for you to gain a bond without a risk.
My entire goal here is to try and get a bit closer to Tre
relationship
Bresaint.
Substantial with.
That's. I don't have a bond to spend with him, so I guess pirates. I'll try to parlay with my amazing polish.
Okay. If you, that's probably for the best. It's a more of a business relationship than a casual one. It's the rationale behind it.
Okay.
I do enjoy the relationship that they have, this tentative allyship, sort of.
Go ahead and roll.
That was me being sarcastic. It's a -1.
Well, huh? Wait, hold on. You said you said polish.
Yeah, it was sarcasm.
Oh, okay.
My polish is -1. These are the two worst people to talk to each other.
I mean, let me think. There's nothing. Let's see here. There's nothing explicitly here on a miss. I think, and I don't think that the general unpleasantness is enough to warrant a trouble. But I do think that I can grant you an experience to represent your strained relationship. You're going to need to grit your teeth and find something else to talk about later, because now you have nothing else to say to one another. So, again, in the meantime, what are your downtime moves?
My turn now?
I mean, if you have something, say it.
It's not like by a turn-by-turn basis.
Yes, if you have something, just say it. We can get it done and move on.
I want to investigate to get sting.
Okay, if you want to. Yeah, go ahead and roll it. Vinegar.
Yes, sir. That's a 10.
Okay.
Lovely.
Ask 3 questions. What can I learn? Can I learn about blank? Where can I find blank? How can I get blank to blank? What are the hidden dangers if I blank?
Where can I find an astrolabe?
Okay. What's your second question?
Where can I find quills, like ancient quills? And then where can I find sea charts? Like, he just wants to go and grab all this shit.
Okay. Where can you find an astrolabe, quills, and a sea chart? Let me see what. So, astrolabe. So yeah, all right. So, surprisingly, all 3 of those are the same. Provide the same answer, split in opinion pretty evenly. Many pirates argue that the best in terms of navigation comes from Magrest. After all, they are the scholars of the world with laws, and as such get to have all that fancy equipment. But just the same, many other pirates argue that much of what they get comes from the silkworks. So, by that logic, the best place to get that equipment come from the place where it's made. It is a point of contention, to say the least. If you wanted to find something in Magrest, it would be at Wraith Publishing. Otherwise, the Silkworks would have everything that you would need if you wanted to have your own printing press. Maybe you don't need such heavy-duty stuff, but that is the opinion with regards to the different crews. Or separated, really. Same crew.
Honestly, I don't think... What did you say, a printing press?
Yes.
Yeah, no, he does not need that. He's just looking for, like, effectively when I said quill, just writing utensil in general. And then, like, an astrolabe is the obvious one that he wants to get to first. And then getting, like, sea charts, something that he can use to actually know where they're going, like, have a lay of the land, effectively.
Well, as it happens, Wright Publishing does push out some of the best navigation charts in the world of laws, so that would be the place to be.
Then that's where I will go.
Okay. Anything else?
I'm just looking for a list of items to tinkering, but I don't know what exists, what I could maybe make.
Adam?
Well, I was thinking of maybe, like...
Okay.
So we were attacked before, and they came onto our ship by ramming
Okay, people
us.
shout it out. What do you want?
I wanted maybe something that I could throw over to get onto their ship before they get onto ours. You know? Like a grappling hook, something that I could... A grapple to throw over that I could use to cross, rather than them coming to our ship first.
A grappling hook is always
you want to make a harpoon gun.
Harpoon gun, yeah, that's what you're looking for if we're going to mount it to the ship. If you're trying to have it be something that's on your
for
person
personal use, not on the ship. I'm not skilled enough to put something on the ship. This is vinegar, and I think I'll spend both luck to get a +2 on it. If that's how that works. Or can I only spend 1? So I'll just roll it and we'll add 2 to it.
Good luck.
Yeah,
literally.
You spend 2 luck and take +2 forward.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Nice.
Wonderful. That's all I wanted to do.
Go ahead and create your item with 3 tags.
Lovely job, Adam.
So, obviously the harpoon gun. I mean,
I was looking
this is a
at
harpoon
tags,
gun, right?
just to see what they
Grappling
do.
hook.
Grappling hook. So, does it have the grappling tag? Yeah. Yep, grappling. When you hit someone with it, spend a bond with the target to grapple them so tightly they can't move anymore.
I'm looking at them now.
Which is a very specific way to use the ante.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll have grappling. I don't know here.
You could say it's... like... You could say it is forceful, grappling, powerful.
Forceful. Yeah. That works. I've got it.
Got it.
Anything to spend.
All right.
Too many of these.
Okay.
We will get money eventually.
Sure.
You could gamble.
Gamble.
If you wanted. There's never a wrong reason to get money.
Wait, gambling is Spitfire? Shit. Yeah, I should do that.
Yeah.
I mean, Spitfire is essentially like your... It's like the skill thing. Like the how well can you do this physical task thing, generally. Unless it's like more so brute force.
You got a 3?
Maybe I'm getting my things wrong.
Oh
boy.
Okay.
That is rather unfortunate. I'm sorry.
Yeah, take an experience.
You lose all of your money.
I said this before.
Well done.
So,
I marked
let's see here.
Somewhere else.
Do you have money to lose?
Probably not, actually, to be perfectly fair.
My gosh, you're in debt.
Okay, take the trouble, bro.
No, this isn't me. I thought this was someone else. I was wondering where would you mark that on our online sheets.
Okay, let's see here. On your sheet, there is a, let's see here. Mark it under your description.
Okay. Anyways.
Let's not forget.
Yeah, sorry, Adam, go ahead.
Okay, so you didn't actually roll the move.
Not yet. No, that was Adam's roll. But I do want to try gambling after we're done with his thing.
Okay. Mr. Bresaint, what's your move?
I will... Let's go gambling!
Okay.
Yeah, dang it.
Oh, dang it. Alright, let's roll Spitfire.
This podcast is going to age terribly.
I get 2 treasures!
Yay!
Alright. Yep.
How does it feel to be the richest member of the group?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's...
For now.
For now. Joey's gonna surpass you, but, they'll let you have
I don't think you want to piss anyone off, right? Okay. Okay, is that both of your downtime moves done?
Yeah, because I investigated to get all of the rest of my, starter kit that comes with the class, and then I did the gambling.
Got it. Okay. Take your last move.
I took mine
finish with
too.
downtime.
I tinkered and I gambled.
Adam. Okay, so we're done.
No, that was
we're done.
Tim. Tim was saying I hadn't rolled yet.
Wait, so You said you didn't gamble.
Yes.
Okay. You took the experience in the rope trouble, right? Okay, got it. Moving on. So we can wind back up again here.
Yep.
Yes. So some time passes, and naturally, the crew has done some modest repairs, and by repairs, just removing hooks from the ship and leaving the holes for now.
I see
Which,
that.
by the way,
I think Tracy's that is like, that's not good.
Yep. You can't use armor.
Ugh.
Not that you had any, but I'm being nice.
Oh, that.
What's wrong? It looks beautiful.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Yep, happy you could agree. And then they just saunter off.
Yes. So
this person. Great.
let's consider there's one last part to downtime. When you begin a new adventure, leave port or reach destination, finish your downtime, and heal all harm. This recuperation only covers wounds taken during your previous adventures. If you take fresh harm during your downtime activities, you can't remove that harm using this move. So yeah, all your harm is healed. So I believe at this point we can consider testing renown. So testing renown. So we're still at 0, aren't we?
Pretty much.
Okay.
I wouldn't know.
So let's check to see if we have progressed on those terms. So we are the Ramshackle. Do you succeed on a bounty or job?
We did. In a sort of roundabout way, but yeah, I would say that we succeeded. We got a tip off that there was something in the vessel, and Kelpie was there.
That is true. You did succeed at sticking it to the Dreadfin Raiders. So you have... I will say that you have earned your renown. And on that note, let's test it. So, let's see here. Just renown. So, does the lair count as a public place?
I would probably say, probably not.
Okay, so then we will not test. We will not test it at the moment.
Eventually.
So no boons or unwanted attention for now.
You say
yeah,
eventually?
they're definitely a type to keep it. Yeah,
no,
eventually we will test our renown.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I thought you meant eventually this place will be public. Trey would not allow that.
No.
Okay. Right. Becca is ambling about the crow's nest. She's using borrowed that fancy new spyglass of yours, Tre Bresaint, and looking out eastward, toward the Bath of Heroes.
Hey, I have a question real quick.
She shouts down.
Sorry, no, sorry. Did I miss if we tested renown?
We have not tested renown. It's not in a public place.
Okay, all right. Sorry. Ignore me.
I think likely Trey isn't going to start moving the ship until we know where we're going. I think he'd be in the captain's quarters with all of his like sea charts and like maps that he has gathered. It's just like, all right, Captain, what's our bearing? Where are we going?
Well, I definitely want to go stick it to those raiders, but we don't exactly know where they are. Perhaps we can go saunter about, see if somebody knows who we are and is willing to help, but it'd have to be somewhere away from the Admiral watch. Anybody have any bright ideas for ports, I mean?
Well, we could go southeastwards towards the Destined Hills. That's a bit more out of the Admiralty. Or we can go a little bit closer to here, to places like Tiffengard, Guildhearth, but those are all more heavily admirally protected. We could also go to Sapphire Harbor, Port Regalia, both of which are a bit further away. Everywhere is going to be slightly dangerous for us.
Really now?
Yes.
Well, I suppose our sails are set.
Right then.
Metaphorically.
Guildhearth.
And hopefully literally once I call the command.
I head outside and call up to Becca. Becca! Can you look for Guildhearth off on the horizon?
It's southeastward, like the captain said.
It's north. It's not even. It's like northeastward. It's like east-northeast, really.
She turns around to look in the right direction. Right, north by northeast.
Right then. Raise the sails. Sorry, I should probably. He looks over at the captain.
That was my line.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get to places quickly.
It's fine. Let's just get out of here. Come on.
He pulls out everything he needs and is gonna steer the ship where he needs to go.
Well, we trust you with the Yonder, and hopefully you will do good. If not, we'll get another ship because you're useful.
Is this a new destination?
Yeah,
No,
we haven't been here before.
Something,
I think.
I mean,
Oh, you mean in the campaign? Our characters have probably definitely been here. I thought you meant in the campaign.
Because with navigate, it says when your ship's crew navigates towards a difficult or new destination.
I feel like that'd probably be if you've been to Guildhearth.
Don't know.
I mean, Joey's mostly just been near the Dreadmaw Archipelago. It's kind of born and raised lands, and then they've just kind of scooched in between the Majesty's Realm and the Destined Hills, haven't really gone up north.
it is a place of heavy traffic by the merchants in and out of the World of Laws. You can't miss it. You lodge a rock and you'll hit an associated company. It is
honestly,
it is basically the business capital of the World of Laws. Of course, setting aside Crownhaven, which is, of course, the governmental body of the World of Laws.
Then, honestly,
but you can
don't think Trey would have gone there before.
No. But I'm gonna say that traveling here is neither new nor elusive. I will not require you to navigate. You just sail northeast. You can't miss it. It is the biggest thing of land here.
Hey, just so we're clear, the cadavers are in this location, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It is the place to look.
All right, cool.
Blue skies? Please?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, the skies do clear up a bit. The World with Jaws is a Rapscallion actual play podcast. Find shows just like this one on the Actual Playce Server down in the description. Feel free to play the next part of the episode whenever you're ready, and we'll explore a bit more through the world we know. We'll hear from you soon. Thanks for listening.